Can you believe it's already September? It's just flown by. Yes, we've had some struggles, but we've had some great success. And if you want to continue to harvest out of your garden, you need to continue to plant. If you're tired, I get it. I'm tired too. But I've got a piece of ground that's open. And in a deep mulch garden, when you got open ground, what do? You either put more mulch on it or you plant. Did he just say plant? It's September. Well, in zone 5, 6, and 7, you got about 6 weeks before you have to worry about your frost. Now you can plant having a cold frame, you can get quite a bit in. If you don't want to plant for a cold frame, there's a few things you can get in right now and still have a harvest before it frosts. And some of these are cold hardy, so it really doesn't matter. Now you can get some arugula in. We planted some arugula with our late season squash. They're doing really well. They're flowering already. A lot less bug pressure right now. Well, our Alaska peas have started to make peas. I need to bring out another string. And Chubby's been out here, that groundhog's nipped these off. I'm not real happy about that, but if we get some more string, maybe. Well, these made peas really fast, just like the pack said. There's only 3. But until you've come out to the garden and eaten fresh peas right off the pod, you don't know what you're missing. And we actually got a few beets off of that tape that we planted. These got a little ways to go, but they're coming on nicely. I think we're gonna have to plant some more beets. Right now is also a really good time to get some more chard in. We've got some really nice examples that have grown from last winter. You can also plant carrots. We're letting these go to seed, and then we'll harvest the rest of those. And we've got another batch of carrots in already. Right now is also a really good time to get some radishes in. We got the first true leaves coming up on these radishes. The turnips are doing good. We've got a few of the lettuce out. And what do you think? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, and it's time to get that cardboard off. We got carrots germinating all through here. Since I got this already opened up over here, we got mulch on both sides, and we can anticipate making a cold frame out here. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple rows. We're gonna go ahead and plant right here. Now for a quick hit, we're gonna go ahead and get some radishes in. And we know those grow real well. And I'm planting these kind of heavy, and we'll thin them out as they come up. Just good soil contact. Then I'm gonna put a good solid row of beets in here. Has anybody ever said you can't have enough beets? And I'm gonna space these just a little bit, not too much. You know how I like to plant heavy. Well, that way we get some, the critters get some, and we get some. Because whether you like it or not, the critters are gonna get some. I got one good solid row of beets. Good soil contact. Up on this end, I'm going to plant some lettuce. Now this soil is good and moist, and it's good and soft, and I am making a little furrow. Roost out, just threw it on the ground and called it good. Your spinach is a little more finicky, and I know this pack's been open for a while. I don't know when it was opened. I should have marked it. So I'm gonna plant these really heavy. If your seeds get a little older, the germination rate on spinach is not the very best. So I'm gonna do a full line here, and hopefully we'll have some. We should, but I got that in real heavy. Soil contact. And then like I said, back here we're gonna plant some lettuce. So I'm putting this in kind of thick. And remember, lettuce does not want to be covered very much at all. So we're just barely going to do any soil contact. We're definitely not going to put any mulch on this. But then we're going to water that in good. Just water them in. There is another stage of your fall garden. And that was definitely easier than moving mulch in to cover this area. So even though you might be tired, this is the easiest way to deal. The thing is, Like this okra plant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 nice okra off of this plant. There's a whole bunch more coming on. We've been getting about that much every day. But that's not gonna last. And if you want to continue to harvest out of your garden, you need to continue to plant. And even as it gets into fall, you anticipate with your cool weather crops, you think about where you want to set up a cold frame. If you want to do extreme gardening like I'm gonna do, with any luck, this will be the 5th straight year that this garden has not stopped producing. Beans are coming on strong and they'll be producing for the next few weeks. The tomatoes are kicking back in. I've already shown you a couple things that are growing in here. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.